Testing. Is he live? He should be. Should be coming up right now. Yeah, there he is. Cool. We're doing it. We're finally maxing the collection. This is just a quick stream. I'm staying with family at the moment for some sort of family thing, so I'm not going to get further into that. That's why we have a different mic, and I don't have the PNG tuber set up. But this is going to be a quick stream anyway. We'll be back to regular schedule in about a week from now, so that'll be cool. But I'd like to point out the collection book. I'm obviously level 1015. This is for Fortnite Save the World. And just to quickly go through these, you can see that I am maxed out in all of these so far. All except for one section, which I was saving for this particular stream. I wanted to make it a stream because this is a pretty big milestone. This is several years in the making of, slowly chipping away at earning resources that I would then put back into the collection book. It's basically just an extra spot to, you're supposed to put your duplicate schematics and heroes and such in here. But they don't have to be duplicate. You can just put in, the version you have. So some of these I don't have extra copies of, but I put them in here anyway. And I'll point those out as I get to them. But yeah, big old whatever in the making. You might notice some of these sections don't have, say for example, this section doesn't have a check mark, even though it says 32 out of 32. I clearly have it done. It's just that when they mess around with things on updates, it tends to break some of this other stuff, and so there's just certain sections that were never actually fully fixed. But they are nonetheless maxed, obviously. So, also important to note that some of these, it's with legendary items, technically you could max them more in terms of putting the superchargers in there. But superchargers are super rare. They're just very, very rare. And you would have had to play the game a lot to even have your traps maxed to any point anyway to be able to put the rest of your stuff, let alone your own weapons as well. It would just take way too long, so for my purposes, I consider this maxed. Maxed in terms of, this is how the game was before they added superchargers, so, whatever. I started playing before they added superchargers, so my maxed is considered, not using them. Likewise, the starter packs for the same reason. I don't really consider these as a section to worry about because you actually had to pay money to get these. There was no other way to get these, even though these are all just reskins of other characters and weapons and traps and such. Complete fucking bullshit, complete fucking scam, didn't buy any of it. Because I already bought Save the World all the way up to Limited, so there's no reason for me to have to pay even more money. I've already put in about $100 in this, in Save the World section. I shouldn't have to put in more. Especially when it gives you something that you already have. Both okay, yeah, now here's a reskin version, but bloody fucking duh. You should be able to research these because, again, they are reskins, so it's not like you get any sort of tactical advantage, but, yeah, whatever, it is what it is. Likewise, I started playing around the first birthday. I didn't get this hero. This is the only one I would say that I'm not technically maxed, which is unfortunate because I wish I had it. But the llama that could have this only comes out once a year and only gives you a couple of them, and it has the entire game's loot pool in there, so you have a really low chance of getting it. But other than that, everything else is smooth sailing with this quite a bit here. I'm just showcasing this before I get to the very quick end. Oh hey Johnny, what up? I'm maxing the collection book. Today's the day. Just showcasing off all these other ones that I have done, just to prove that it is 100%ed, yada yada. I should be asleep by now, but I was grinding this out because I was so close to being done with this thing that it's what the fuck ever, might as well just finish it out. Also, because I'm staying with family, you'll notice my mic is different, and I don't have the PNG tuber, but, it is what it is. The last section I haven't done yet is the event schematics, but that'll be done here real soon, like once we show off these last little bit of these heroes. Okay. So now we're at the section that I haven't actually technically done yet, as in I did all but one single item. So you'll notice these are all done. Something I had to point out here is that blue items only ever go to 40 out of 40, so this is just a visual bug that it shows like 4 out of 5 stars. There's nothing you can't evolve it, so it is maxed. It's just the game is fucking stupid. I even brought up this bug in the Discord server that like where they track bugs and they didn't do shit about it, so it is what it is. I was also going to sleep, but then I didn't. Hell yeah. Welcome to the club of night owls that are hurting our health one day at a time. So yeah, I did all these. This is one I actually earlier didn't have done, which I thought was pretty wild. This was like oh shit, I missed this one. Because I went through and double checked every single one of them like right before I started streaming here. But again, you'll notice these are all maxed. Pretty well done up. Except for, we're on the last one, it's right here. This is it. So you notice this hasn't evolved, so this will go to whatever. You'll notice there's Storm Shard. I have very little Storm Shard. I had to play an extra mission to get this. And with the weapon designs there, you notice I have just barely enough weapon designs. I ran out of weapon designs like 20 weapons ago, so I've been having to fucking farm for those, which is such a pain in the ass. I keep having to buy like llamas and stuff in the gold item shop and shit. I even bought because I got so impatient on not wanting to do it tomorrow or the next day. Because earlier today I had like 7 of these weapons to do. And now I'm down to 1 and I can actually do it. I just kept buying these upgrade llamas. You start out with 50 a day. And I bought it all the way down to 11 left. So, you know, math-wise I bought 39 of those. Plus I bought all 4 of the legendary troll stash. So now it's time. No more dilly-dallying. It is time to 100% it. In terms of like what I have available to me. So first of all, we evolve it. And now, last but not least, we'll upgrade it 1 level at a time because why not, right? Really drive home the point. This weapon isn't any particularly like amazing. It's not like I never see anyone use it. Max llama power. Llama spelled with 2 L's, you fucking son of a bitch. Yeah. Here we go, at the last level right here. It's unfortunate that there wasn't enough for me to get to level 1016 in the book. I would like to point out that the top level of the book includes all the other bullshit that I didn't include, so like the paid packs and shit like that. So really, if we're talking like the top in the world shit, it's a leaderboard I'm never going to be able to get to, because it's actually a fucking pay to win, like in terms of like getting on that leaderboard, which is fucking bullshit. The highest level is 1038. If that is anything to go by. So it's people that are not only maxing out all the extra paid packs and the one hero I'm missing, but also throwing in superchargers. So rank number 1 is 1038, as is rank 2. And then if I scroll all the way down, rank 100, actually rank 98, 99, and rank 100 are all 1028. So it's just like situation, I'm never going to make it that far. But for my own personal journey, this, oh yeah, the sad face. Everyone loves a sad face. But for my own personal journey, this is good enough for me. And we did it. So yeah, like I said before, you'll notice you can do superchargers for weapons, heroes, and traps and shit, and survivors. I'm not going to do that because like I would rather spend them on my own stuff to level up my things. Plus, those didn't exist back when the game originally dropped. And so I don't really, like, this is good enough for me for maxed. The only other thing I would personally say for myself on things I would really want is I eventually want to, like, there's no way to get this hero besides that llama, and just hope that you get it out of like every other item in the fucking game, which is stupid and bullshit. That like they even have one-time heroes in the book, but I'm not gonna start a big rant on that. But yeah, if I can get this hero, and that's like the only other thing that'd be nice. And then have that obviously maxed out as well. But other than that, yeah, I mean we're done with the collection book finally after like 4 years of doing it or some shit. I'm completely out of most materials, which go figure. But now the healing process can begin. Now it means I don't have to play State of the World all the time. I just do the daily missions and then never play the rest of it. So now I have way more free time. Hell yeah. The gotcha has gotcha. It is free gacha, though, to be fair, at this point. You know, yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna end the raid, or I'm gonna end the thing here with a raid. What I meant to say, I'm tired. It's not. I'm not gonna raid a real channel because I don't feel like interacting with people. So we're just gonna. Oh my god, the fucking raccoon channel doesn't let you raid them? That's stupid. Alright, we're not gonna raid anybody. Catch you next time, everybody. do. Thank you for the GG. Stop recording.